Ooh. Hey, here's the game we're playing. Uh, this is a demo. So, have you noticed that on Steam there's an event right now where it's like, hey, a bunch of demos and stuff. I don't really understand the idea of the event. Just that there's lots of demos and that's it. Hang on. That's probably good. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I saw this event and I thought that'd be a really cool idea. I should just do like a stream where I do a bunch of demos. And then every other streamer on my like follow list did the exact same thing, and I thought, oh, okay. I guess I'm just creatively bankrupt. I suppose it's just I'm not as creative as I thought I would, perhaps. Shame. So here we are, doing the same thing as everyone else. We're playing a bunch of demos in this stream, and by a bunch, I mean we're probably gonna play like 3 or 4 because I don't have very long, to be honest, to really do that much. So here's the story of why I'm in a pretty shitty mood. So yesterday, my dad walked into my room, as he does, and he just started rambling about a bunch of nonsense no one really fucking cares about. He started telling me about the boiler being a bit dodgy. I thought, fair enough. Then he starts going like, I don't know if you know how the boiler works. It's like, yeah, I do. And he goes, yes, well, the boiler works like this. I'm like, yeah, I know how it works. Like, we can stop. And he gets like, yes, so you put it on these little pegs and the little timer thing to it turned on and off at random times, and depending on the other thing. I'm just like, that I know. So he talks for another 5 minutes or so about how the boiler works. And then he gets to the end, and I think, thank God. Okay, what were you trying? Why did you walk into my? What do you want to tell me? Why did you in my room? Obviously, I'm not this. This is the I'm not actually this rude to my dad. I'm a lot more polite than I sound here. This is how I'm thinking internally, but I'm like, you know, I try to be very polite. I try to be very kind, but I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck are you wasting my time? Like, oh my God, leave me alone. Because it's just like, if you just tell me about the boiler, I don't care. I don't care. I'm sorry. Not interested in the boiler. Not my thing. Also, my mic seems to be quite loud. I don't know what's going on with it. I keep like turning it down slightly. I hope it sounds loud in the actual recording, and then it's not going to end up being really quiet because I keep turning it down. Anyway, so then he talks about the boiler, and he says like, it's actually a bit like a kettle. Do you know how a kettle works? I'm like, yeah, I'm 28. I know how a kettle works, Dad. Like, I've used the kettle like pretty 50 or 60,000 times in my life. You know what I mean? He's like, well, a kettle works like this. I'm like, I don't care. I know a kettle works. Oh my fucking God. It's so annoying. He just doesn't fucking listen to anything I say, and I'm just like, oh my God, just shut up. Again, I'm actually very polite to him, you know, I don't say any of this, but this is what I'm thinking to myself. I'm just thinking, oh, please, just stop talking. Just tell me what you wanted to say and leave. Oh my fucking God. And he just keeps going. He's like, we're going to go to 100 degrees. The kettle switches itself off. You know that? I'm like, yeah, of course I fucking know that. Why wouldn't I know that? Oh my God, it's so annoying. And then he just, yeah, eventually, about 15 minutes have passed since he walked into my room. And then he sits on my bed, which I hate when he does. It's like a personal thing. I don't like people sitting on my bed. So he sits on my bed anyway. And he's like, by the way, for this weekend, I'm actually not going to go see my wife. I'm going to be staying at home the whole weekend. Again, like last fucking month when you couldn't stream at the weekend because I was here the whole fucking time. And I was just like, oh. So on the surface, obviously, I'm very serious. I'm just like, oh, okay. But internally, I'm just like, ah! Because I'm just like, I just want to stream! Oh! And it's like, it's October, it's like my favourite month. I want to stream scary games in October. And it's just... It's been a shit weekend. It's been fucking shit. So here I am streaming at 12 PM, 1 PM. I want to stream and scream. I want to do a scream stream. And like, yeah. So I'm streaming very, very early because he's popped out for a couple hours, and I'm just like, fuck it. I'm streaming right now when he's not fucking here. I will fucking stream for the very short time that I can, and then when he comes back, I'll turn off stream. So until then, we're going to play some demos that are being advertised on Steam right now. Happy monster fucking month. Let's go. My dad. I only really stream on my dad's land, so he doesn't hear me screaming at the top of my lungs about stupid shit all the time. So I'd be really embarrassed if he actually heard me streaming. I'd be like, I'm like, oh yeah, that was just me, you know, talking to people on the internet that you don't know, and that I don't really know really either, but, you know, it'd be really awkward. So yeah, now I'm just sort of working around that for the time being, as I was the last month or so. Right, new game. Let's see. I don't know what this game actually is. I picked games that look like horror games.
December of the year 1900,
This is a very real voice.
3 men were stationed on the island of Eilean Mor, and on December 7th, they sent their final signal to the outside
The embarrassment.
world. Then darkness fell, and the lighthouse was never lit again. For 19 days, there was no sign.
19 days, there was no sign.
Until
Like, fuck it up.
Joseph Moore, the relief keeper, set foot on the island. What he found was more terrifying than silence.
Lost keepers. Stop talking about the 100,000 view video. I'm like, oh shit, okay, well, as long as you're happy. It's like the 1900s, what if it's having an ordinary lighthouse? Can I look around? I cannot. It's made the experienced keepers cry and pray out of fear. Untruth can be far darker and more terrifying than a game or a movie. Unfortunately, this is actually a game, it doesn't really count, but you know what I mean. Now it is your turn to step into the darkness of that night. I cannot remember. please, you know, smoke the paint sealant in moderation. I think this is an Unreal Engine game, perhaps. But yeah, like, so right now Steam's got like some big thing where they're just like, hey, there's a million demos you can play. And I saw that, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do it everyone else is already doing, and just play demos to this stream.
Now, head up to the top and report the situation back to us. Over.
Can't progress, there you go. Diary updated, tab, reach the hut. That's actually the title of the diary, it's not actually in the diary, it's... You wrote it on the front. And damp sealant. Okay. You had a lot of damp problems then? Apparently. Allegedly, there might be some hiding in like a corner somewhere. Behind a bookshelf. It's actually really cozy though. I like this quite a lot. Actually, I don't think I've ever smelled it before, to be honest. I have had like some damp problems when I was younger, in one of our old bathrooms, I think. But I think we just cleaned it up with like something like bleach or water, something really stupid that you shouldn't use. We just use that instead, I think.
What the hell?
Let's go towards it. Hello? You locked the painter out of the house. Need to use the keys. Sounds like your ex. What the fuck were you dating? What the hell? Fucking Godzilla. What about that squelching sound? So what is that? There's like a little house. I'll be back, don't mind me. An old... Is it brick or is it wood? Hang on. Every corner to discover everything. Yep, that's me. I've discovered everything. A single thing. I don't think there's anything in there, unfortunately. kinda. Oh, okay, so it's still affecting you then. It just occurred to me he was using a tiny little boat to traverse the ocean in this weather. This guy is out of his mind. This guy is actually insane. He's a complete madman. I mean, come on, you could break that with your bare hands. Look at this, it's falling apart. Now I'm struggling to stand. You should probably get out of the house for a little while, shouldn't you? It sounds kind of dangerous.
HQ, the door's locked.
There should be a spare key in one of the small shelves.
Why did they
Find
know?
it and give it a try.
HQ, is this your house? How do you know? Let's try again. Nah, still not working. I'll hop over the wall. No. It's only 10 minutes? Fuck it, that must be strong stuff. What the hell? Oh, this is a shed as well, looks like. Just sort of watching a movie at a cinema. Like THQ or whatever. Got a fucking soundbar in there, showing off. Again, the window. No. What is this noise? What the fuck? Why does it keep that noise? What's going on? What have I found? Void breaker. I felt like you did mention this to me. Like, look at the aliens in this game, I wonder. Alien lighthouse. Like, I feel like it was a while ago, wasn't it? Hello? Oh no, you're right there! I can all play again, I go to this one again. No, unfortunately not. There's a ladder up there, can I get to that? No. Let's look elsewhere, let's look somewhere else. There is this thing actually? A little outhouse. Those bones in the door, they might have been. Let's go find out. I really love this shack, you know, I keep going back here, I really dig it. Really dig it? Really dig it. You missed me. Thank you. That's very sweet. These are actually bones. But like, probably not human bones. Yeah, I do stream quite late. Usually. It opened! Finally! There's nothing in here. Not even a little key hook. Oh, speaking of a key hook, there it is. We found it. Added to inventory. We have a vacation house here. Honestly though, living large. Look at this place. So cozy. It smells like arse.
What the hell? It's locked from the inside.
There's a keyhole, what do you mean?
That's not possible. Unless someone's still in there.
Just pull the key through the... Yeah, I broke the hook off the wall.
Someone must have locked
Everything
it
here is like 100 years old.
from within.
Alright, don't force it. There's an old maintenance ladder inside the coal shack at the back of
The
the
cinema
tower.
room.
Should still be there last I
The
heard.
sound bar.
It was used for chimney access. At the top, you'll find a service hatch. It was used back in the day to hoist and vent parts and fuel canisters when the lower door...
HQ, it's not working, what do you mean?
Be careful in there. If the main door rods, someone might have left it that way for a reason.
Alright, HQ, it's working now, don't worry, I figured it out. Fiddly lock, yeah. Actually, it reminds me, recently I was looking after someone's house, and their fucking lock on their front door was evil. Like, it was so bad. It was staggering. I've never had a front door be generally impossible to fucking open. It's like fucking Fort Knox. So it got to the point where, like, I think in total, I think it was 4 different people helped me try to open that door before we eventually just, like, I think the neighbor ended up being able to figure out how to do it in the end. Like, I was passing the key along to person to person to person. We were all just like, what the fuck is this shitty lock? What is going on? The enemy of man, doors. Truly though. Like, I popped out to get like dinner from like a fast food place nearby, and I came back and I couldn't get the fucking door open. And I was just like, what the fuck's going on? And then one of the neighbors, like across the road, was like, you know, some big like bald geezer, you know, some sort of muscular guy, but he rides a bike. He was like, "Oh, are you trying to break into their house?" I was like, "No, I'm trying to get in the fucking door. I've got the key, mate. What do you mean?" And he was just like, "Oh, I'll give it a try." And he tried to open it up for like 10 minutes, and he couldn't do it either. Between the two of us, we were just like, "What the fuck is this shitty lock?" And then I ended up going to my grandparents' house because I left my phone indoors. So I went to my grandparents' house, who lived close by. I used their phone to call the owner of the house, my aunt. And she was like, "Oh yeah, it's a bit dodgy. Yeah, don't worry, just keep trying again and again." He kept giving like a few different tips for opening it. And then and my mum called me, and I was like, "Hey, I can't get in the house. I can't open the door." And then a different aunt came over to the house to help me open it, because apparently she'd done it before. She couldn't open it either. I couldn't open it with all the little tricks she'd given me. Eventually, at long last, like I said, the neighbour happened to be like walking past. He was just returning home. He saw we couldn't get in. He was like, "Oh, that look's a bit dodgy. Let me do it." And he spends like 5 minutes trying to open it before eventually succeeding. It was just like, that lock was fucking awful. To the point where I never locked the house again my entire time looking after her. I just closed the door, I pretended to lock it, and was like, "Yep, okay, there it is, it's locked." I just left it at that. I was like, I'm not fucking risking that one again. This is a hatch. It is. Whee! Someone is in here.
I'm inside. Kitchen area. There's
Is it really a shitty locker that keeps you out? That's actually a good point.
Cutlery.
Keeps all
One of
out.
the chairs is knocked over. Looks like they were eating and left in a hurry.
So we're eating raw potatoes
They just
and
vanished
cucumbers?
mid-meal. No sign of struggle, but something's off. Spoon on the floor, like someone dropped it while standing up.
Copy that,
No,
Joseph.
it's just a fucking Olympic gold lock.
Go ahead and check the other rooms. Log anything out of place, especially signs of struggle or emergency departure. We need a full report on the living
Explore
quarters
all rooms.
before we proceed. Over.
I wonder what they're trying to do here, you reckon? Like, we gotta explore all of the rooms in the house, and we have to do that as part of our assignment. So what are we doing? We're not like moving in, are we? I mean, like I thought maybe we were like the new keeper or something, but I'm obviously Irish. True. Did live an Irish goblin. Possibly a leprechaun, come to think of it.
There's a coat here.
Oh, there's a
Looks
coat.
like
Yep,
someone had to
I
leave
noticed
in a
that. Yeah, of
hurry.
course.
Without even taking it.
Okay, it's not a leprechaun. It's too long.
It's cold.
Don't worry, I have no spatial awareness at all. I didn't notice any noises. Hello? So it's not in here. General rules. Lighthouse must never go out. You must check the lamp log, but must be without a completely emergency rule during strong winds. Don't go outside alone. Act together. One must always remain inside. Ports must be kept in full. Preparations must be made in time. Discipline is essential. Special keys kept in the head keeper's room. Food and supply records must be kept. Also, visitors or external contact. Fair enough. Lucky Charms cereal. I don't know if they'll find it here though. I feel like no one's been here for a while. No one to buy any cereal. Oh, it's the bone door. Hello? Anyway. It's a bird cage of no bird. The strongest wind I've seen in 20 years. Headkeeper James Ducat has gone quiet, and the third assistant MacArthur? MacArthur is crying.
I'm in Thomas's room now.
Thomas.
He wrote
That's
about
my
the
real name,
strongest
Thomas. You got
storm
me.
he'd seen in 20 years. Said Ducat went quiet, and MacArthur was crying.
Long
That's
shelf life.
impossible.
It is true.
There haven't been any
Maybe they bought it,
major
like,
storms
years
in the
ago.
area for at least 2 weeks.
Like
What
100
the
years
hell
ago,
happened out there?
in 1900,
All I
They left
found
it
here
here.
is silence.
when they all
The
died.
only living thing in this place is a canary in a cage.
Wait, there is a bird in the cage?
But they're not here. I'm heading back.
Then how was the door locked from the inside?
I don't know.
Joseph, one more thing just came to mind.
Admiral
There should
John's
be a
Navy.
large underground area beneath the cottage. It's not in the official records. Most people don't even know it exists.
What do you mean?
It was built years ago. An emergency shelter for the keepers, in case the island was ever attacked by pirates or other threats. I want you to check it as a last resort.
Okay.
The trapdoor is definitely hidden beneath the rug.
I'll leave the rug.
It's likely disguised as an ordinary
Kinda sounds
object.
so big years. He's like, man, I thought there'd be monsters here. What the
You'll
fuck?
find it.
All
I'll
on my
find it.
own. This is
I'll
boring.
let you know once I'm in.
Across the ocean on a fucking raft to get here.
Down there. If you slip and break something, it could take us 5 or 6 hours to reach you. You are a long way out, Joseph. Don't take any risks.
Find the key. The tunnel's key to descend underground. Can I not check if it's actually here first? I said keys are in the head keeper's office, right? It's not a key, I thought it was a key. Can I open up this cabinet? No. I was just wearing my shirt. Where did it go? did like a Yakuza style, like, shirt off moment, like a boss fight. I think part of the reason I'm kind of rushing through this is because I've got quite a few demos. What's that noise? Oh. Are we not alone? Is that a radio? He just starts blasting like modern pop music. Baby, you're a firework! And just like, what the fuck? Ooh, it really would be a horror game. Hello? Oh, we're gonna get like Welcome to the Family, son. Oh, hey! Are you MacArthur? Hello? Excuse me? I'm trapped in the house, I can't get outside. Oh, hey, the fuck? What do you do? Just slap me on the back of the head.
Something's happening here. I saw someone in the yard, and another person ran inside quickly. Did you send anyone
Someone
else
behind a
here?
child.
Do you hear
Oh,
me?
here's a bird, look.
I'm scared.
I think it's a
Please
robin,
respond.
not a canary. Commander, I'm scared, please. HQ, please. Yeah, there's no ladder to get out, so why even is there a hatch up there? What does it do? Other than what we just did with it. Oh, he's not coming with him. Maybe we'll come inside. We can say hello. We can make dinner for him. Yeah, just high on paint fumes. Yeah, they just freshly decorated this room. You can tell, really. You know, it looks so clean, so fresh. I think the one thing I can definitely give this demo is I don't really know when something will happen. Like, there's definitely like a feel that there is a slight like edge where I'm just like, oh shit, you know, like at any point something could suddenly happen. Whereas in a lot of other games you can kind of tell when something's going to happen because there's kind of like an obvious build up to it and you're like, oh, okay, well here we go. Even if it is actually scary when it does happen. I hid it. No one will find it. Everyone looks at the wall but they can't see it. Is it you? What do you not want me to find? I think the only downside is I don't really know what to do next. Like, if I had to give it like one negative, it would be that there's not really a good sense of direction. Try Alien Isolation. I loved that game. That game was so good. It was absolutely fucking terrifying. One of the first games I streamed. The X sounded as damp as if it was gripped tightly. How do you know that? What the fuck? This guy's like Sherlock Holmes. They're just talking about a child. Wait, isn't? It's just the wall thing. Like they hit it at the wall. I kind of feel like I'm just wandering around aimlessly at this point. It's kind of like... I feel like the demo will probably end soon. But it kind of feels like I'm just wasting time. Until that happens. It's a force. You can read up its history. I've studied for a great many years. I've seen a lot of axe handles in my time, and this one has been used recently, as if it was just set down a second ago. Trust me, I can tell. It's slightly damp. I'm just like clicking everything as well. Just like click, 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 click. Shoes, they've been worn 11 seconds ago. The thing is, something scary will actually happen and it will scare the fuck out of it. It's because I've been like... It's because nothing's happened for so long and we're like, oh! I don't have to wind the clock. Set it to the time of your PC. These are radios, right? I just realized. I guess this is what the noise was coming from earlier on. It was quite. You then get jump scare. That would be great. That would be such a great scare. It'd be horrible, but great. All the clocks stopped at 9 o'clock, or like 5 to 9. What happened at 5 to 9? Honestly, I'm still banking on a Welcome to the Family Son sort of moment, and then the demo ends. Good old RE7. It says special keys are in the head keeper's room. Cannot be taken without permission. But I don't know who the head keeper is. It says find the key. Take it without permission. Yes. Imagine following the rules. If anyone asked, I'd have said I didn't know. I just didn't read the rules. Boom, boom, boom. One looks at the wall, but they can't see it. This? Hello? Am I close? Can't lift up the car if we're gonna go outside? No? Oh, the rug here. Is it this one? Okay, well it's still locked. Can we just reach up your face and light flickers and it's gone? You know, I'd rather not actually, as it happens. I would prefer not to think about that. Okay, maybe it was back in the room we came from. Not this one. You did that to someone. What's happening? Don't do that. So headkeeper James Ducat. So Ducat is the headkeeper. We can say that for certain. And Ducat is not this one. Ducat is this one. An aggressive lunge. Hmm. I kind of get what you mean. Definitely couldn't explain it though. Alright, I think I'm gonna end this one here. We've got a few demos to get through. We have. So that game was Eilean Mor, Lost Keepers. We also have Pathologic 3. I've never played 1 or 2, so I don't know about that one. Beaux Arts, Beneath, UFOphilia. Those are the games I picked out as like these could be good spooky games. I like Beaux Arts looks interesting, so I'm gonna try this one next. Yeah. Beaux Arts. No. And no, please, I'm on Twitch. That's nice. And yeah, let's do it like this. These are all horror games. I think so. I picked a bunch of games with a horror tag, so I'm assuming they're all horror games. But like sometimes games get really weird tags on Steam for no reason, so some of them might not be very scary. I just want to take advantage of October, you know what I mean? Look up Void Breaker. I feel like I did look at a trailer for it, but it was like a good few weeks ago, and I can't remember it very well now. I guess I'll go with camera relative controls? Like Monster Hunter Wilds having the dating sim tag? Exactly like that. Evening approaches. The road unfamiliar. Movement. WASD. This has got to be a horror game, right? This feels like a horror game. It feels really weird and unnerving. Highlight nearby objects. Like a bullet hell Matrix game. Well, that sounds kind of cool. Walks like a psychopath. To be honest, anyone who just ignores like a fucking dead animal on the road without even reacting, I feel like a psychopath. The body is fresh, as yet undisturbed by insects or carrion. But the eyes look like those of a portrait, appearing to stare at you. We're just gonna keep walking? We're gonna ignore that? It doesn't concern you at all. You're just like, yeah, that's fine. Anyway, my computer's being a bit weird. Please go down to hi. How are you? Can I like look in it? I guess not. I was like, well, anyway, it's in the Matrix movie. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. I was just gonna be like, I have no idea what that genre that is. God, it's ragdolls. The younger man's gesture is ambiguous. A dance step, perhaps, or motioning towards something. Okay, motioning towards what, you say? Like this guy. An old man faces the statue ahead. You wonder whether the positioning is meant to be symbolic. It's the statue ahead. It's only one of two things. I just can't figure it out, it's so strange. I didn't check the full path, so I gotta like do the old maze trick where you hug the left wall at all times. That was very quick. Hello. The plaque reads, "In beholding the beautiful, we see truth." Is that all? Can I pick up his head? Take it with me? Only true maze solvers hug the right wall. I want to see the entire thing. I just keep walking at this point. Where do I get to leave, or do I like just get further into the maze, or just get stuck? Hello, chicken. Looks to be an organ of some kind. We're gonna ignore the bird then. There's no evidence of what it came from. Can I have it, please? I'm hungry. Thank you. You're just standing on it. Okay, well, farewell. Wait, so there's legs. Hang on. Yeah, for the time being, I'm gonna ignore all the body parts. To build a human to get into the mansion. Can we get over here as well? Sort of. Let's try the front door first. No, it seems suspicious. I was in no hurry. Yeah, there's no sprint button, I think. I can't find anything anywhere. So he's just like mwop, 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 mwop. A single knock. Didn't work. Hey! Oh, hello. Hey, can you let me in the house, please? Hey. Hey. What's up? Did it look like a public park to you? I thought the gate was open. A gate doesn't have to be closed to signify a private property. Telling me a lot. I mean, you could just save me and put up a sign, but like, yeah, private property, go away. Clearly. Where exactly are you headed? He's like a Fallout New Vegas NPC. Like the Crimson Caravan or whatever. It's supposed to be someone in a nearby town. That town have a name? Make up a name that sounds convincing. Doesn't ring a bell, sorry. But I'll make it easier for you. The road here goes east to west. Pick a direction, you have a 50% chance of getting lucky. Ask if someone can drive you to the nearest town. At the moment, no. I never learned how to drive, and the chauffeur is off for the night. Miss Jones will be busy for dinner for a while yet. Just gotta wait for every single way someone's trying to find a nice and someone wants to see suspicious. Like I thought it was a theme park, so we had to try everything out. But it was, you know, it was cool little things, and like the organ on the path, you know, I thought it was all like part of a puzzle. Can I stay? Can't do that, no, sorry, the family doesn't allow uninvited guests. Offer to pay for a room, I have no money. Whatever you're prepared to offer won't make a difference. Family doesn't like to be bothered, they won't take kindly to me letting you bother them. Demand to speak of his manager. Yes, I'm just trying to be polite, but it seems you're a little too thick to get what's going on. I am the friendly, helpful face around here. Nobody else is going to help you out of this situation you got yourself into. And I guarantee that if I had to pass this train to the chief of security, he will not be in the mood for your bullshit. So please just get out of here already. He's shaking, he's so angry. Trapped. Fumbling for an exit. Yep. Well, how did I get here? It's a bottle of heavy-duty silver, but you can't reach it. What do you mean you can't reach it? You can't lift your hands above your head. You never been able to do it for some reason. You know, it was very difficult for you. Like lost in the countryside. He's just. I wonder how far. Like, how did he get lost this badly? Where's his car? Did he like drive here? Or did he just walk? Where the fuck am I in the house? What happened? You hear voices downstairs. Will he be in the soiree on Friday? Oh god, don't even ask me about it. Why, what happened? Finally, I can sleep. I mentioned offhand to your father that he was interested in by the Prometheus bidding in the living room. A good price, too, but... Father refused, didn't he? We know where he's going. I think this guy is just like, has dementia or something. God just keeps subordinating my natural decisions to the whims of a sentimental fool. Oh, a hammer! A weapon, let's go. I can fight back against the owners. Clearly they're the evil ones here, and we're not a criminal who just broke into their house. Nicholas Lancret, Picnic After the Hunt, 1735 to 1740. Those 5 years, they went for a lot of picnics after hunts, you know, they know it's that year specifically. Dramatic pull, come on, open the curtain. Yeah. It kind of reminds me of like Alone in the Dark, like the very first one. Was this like is it Antoine Watteau? I don't know French names, unfortunately. Because we're planning to let you in their house. That's the weird thing, though, right? The guy seemed to imply he was going to be kicking us out. He was like, you know, no one has time for your bullshit, leave. And then suddenly we're just in their house. I'm like, what? Like, how did we get here? Ask for the piano, that will allow them. It's rusted shut, forcing the hinge open so it would make too much noise. Okay, so we're definitely not supposed to be here. Now we know distinctively we shouldn't be here. You know, it kind of feels like we're playing as, like, Chugga Conroy. Like, the YouTuber, like, Emil, or whatever. He kind of looks like him, I don't know. Kind of bears a resemblance. So you broke in. Yeah, I guess so. I guess we're a criminal. Now we know. That all checks out. Jean Leon Jerome. I hope these puzzles aren't important. These paintings aren't important for like a puzzle or something. You kidnapped you and you escaped, or you invaded? Yeah, maybe we killed the groundskeeper and they haven't seen him yet. They don't know he's dead. Can I carry this with me? I can, nice, okay. Just stick it in my pocket, you know, just shove it in there. Nevertheless, I continued to follow the plan as if nothing was wrong. Slinking down the hallway with utmost care, I tried to distract myself from this obscure sense of ill-ease by listening in on the tribe conversation below about the upcoming soiree. But they intended to unveil the newly brought painting of Prometheus from Gustave Moreau. No doubt the guests, who all knew exactly how much the Baron had paid to procure this item, would be duly impressed, but little did they know that not but 20 feet above their heads, M. Dupont was about to relieve them of Prometheus, along with 2 Burton landscapes that they were keeping in storage. So we have to steal Prometheus. You're the real groundskeeper and he was an imposter. He's just like... He's just like, I'll have you know I'm the groundskeeper. My character's just like, what do you mean? I'm the groundskeeper. Like, who the fuck are you? The door to the storage was by a state-of-the-art pin tumbler lock designed by none other than Linus Yale Jr. The only corresponding key was carried also on the Baron's person, which is presently inaccessible to me. And moreover, I'd bet Francois 100 francs that I could accomplish the highest of arts matters a set of lockpicks. These factors did not determine the slightest. Weeks ago I bought a Yale lock of my own for research purposes, and discovered the means of producing a universal master key. If I file down all the teeth on my key to the level of the lowest pin, then instead of this modified key part way into the lock mechanism, all I have to do is start the key with the interface of a mallet. So do we have that thing? The hand flew distinct anxiety and modified. If I had looked around to see if anyone was watching, the darkened hallway was of course completely empty, but it somewhat reassured me, as it was though someone was watching, someone or something in the house could see me, could observe every move I made, could crush me at an instant which one might spot an insect on the wall. Perhaps it was not something in the house, but the house itself was staring at me. More disturbingly, however, I sensed that this disquieting gaze did not care about my existence. Like an apathetic god, it looked upon me as as another meaningless mote of dust, with hardly any awareness that I was even trying to hide in the first place. So we do have a lockpick then, so we can get this lock in whatever room has this thing. Assuming we are M. Dupont or whatever. He was gaslighting you. He was very, very good at it. So the house is staring at us, probably. Allegedly. Hey Diego, in your philosophy studies, did you ever read much of Friedrich Schiller? Oh, so I never got into the German romantics. But you really should have been reading Schiller's letters on aesthetic education, as well as... which is all just about my head. Shell de Seblio. Okay, now what is this? Hang on. Finalized guesses for reunion dinner. AS, no response. Place backup key from behind Icarus. Behind Icarus. Oh, Apollo, got a music, right? Got a light, eloquence, poetry, and the fine arts. Okay, well, it's close. I've kind of been ignoring their dialogue, so just like, yeah, there's a lot of words. Listening to Mozart. He's so cultured. My grandpa really likes like classical music, actually. Is this the bathroom? Yes. He's busy playing the piano badly. Actually, I can't hear it, to be honest. You mean like maybe I'm being dumb, maybe you meant something else, I don't know. So I'm just like, wait a minute. I don't hear it. Can I use the hammer to get to it? The step stool. Oh, okay. Forgot I had that. You take the bottle of industrial solvent. The instructor said it works on rust. Oh. I guess this is the final resting place of this block, this little step stool. Before the message appeared. Oh, okay. So it might be in here? Did you hear that? Hear what? Sounded like creaking or something. Everything creaks in this house. It's too damn old if you ask me. Yes, I suppose. Just start tap dancing. Like, it's probably... Is it this? Because this is rusty, isn't it? Just tab this. Okay. Something majority of the rust. Find a small triangle file and pick it up. So now we're going to file something down, I guess. Got a hammer and a file. Like, nothing scary has happened yet, but like, I'm kind of waiting for it, you know what I mean? I'm like, slightly on edge. I'm like, at some point something's gonna happen and we'll be like, oh! Anything here? It pulls the biggest trick of all. Nothing happens. Your door is locked, but not for long. I have a hammer. Okay, that did not work. We'll just check again real quick. It said something in here, right? Look up Carthusian monk documentary. Replace backup key from behind Icarus. We need to find Icarus? That was the guy who had like wings made for him and he flew too close to the sun, right? El Greco? Louise Josephine Sarrazin del Belmont? Louis is it Jacques maybe? I don't know. Mande Daguerre or something. Andre Adolphi Eugene Disteri. These have such long names, holy shit. Imagine just being called like Jack. Peter Neefs, the young and Franz Franken III, interior of a Gothic church at night. That sounds like such a cozy vibe, holy moly. Nasty. I like this one, it's just a forest. Well, you wouldn't see a forest like this nowadays, you know what I mean? So we gotta find Icarus. Yeah, my phone downstairs is ringing. My dad still has a house phone for some reason. That's not Icarus. The intruder. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be kind of a cool vibe. I actually might play this when it comes out properly. I don't think the camera moves when you do, so I don't think there's anything over there. Oh. Okay. Jan Both, an Italianate evening landscape. I just heard it again. No, it didn't sound like that. Peter Bruegel the Elder. Like, slowly they're gonna like build up to the guys that's going upstairs, but what the fuck's going on? Imagine living in a house like this. It'd be so cool, wouldn't it? It'd feel so fancy, just like... Just for being here, you'd be like, man, yes, I've really hit it big. This is my life. I don't even read any of my books or look at any of my paintings, but still I have them and I look incredibly smart for it. This could be an induction of Ganymede in Olympus. Lancelot Theodore Turpin de Chris, view of a villa. Is that Pizza Falcone? Pizzo Falcone, Naples. Book by creepy. I think it would be creepy if you lived here alone. Well, if you had like a wife or something, it wouldn't be so bad. Even just like a family. You'd have to wear like really gothic clothing. You have to like look really old-fashioned. Like the Addams Family. Alright, well hang on, what the fuck? Is this it? Peter Bruegel and the Elder, landscape of the fall of Icarus. Fair enough. I guess we found it. Let's go. Alright, if it's not for this door, I have no idea what it'll be for, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be completely done. Like, what? Right, so, perhaps that key. This is something else. Key. Doesn't turn. File? Hammer? Didn't the book mention something about door keys? I mean, it did mention a hammer. It mentioned like a lockpick. Wallet. You know, I'll read it again. Hang on. It said the book was like, hey, you can use like a fancy key thing that I made together with like a what was it, like a lockpick? I don't know. The force of a bit of blow would cause. Hang on. So, if I file down the T from my key to the level of the lowest pin. Oh, so if I have to do it to the key I already have. Okay, I get it. So file the key. Now I have a dodgy key. Like, game should be a bit louder. If it's too loud, please let me know. I'll fix it. The bump key slides in. Now I just need a hammer. Hey, old man. What are you doing in my house? Get out! Hands up, asshole. Trial. Justice. Punishment. I'm asking a fucking question. Tell me why. You just give us the directions. It's like, yeah, hey, I'm just, I got lost. I figured if I broke your lock and came into your room, maybe you could tell me where I am. Oh, directions is it? That's the oldest trick in the book. I'll find out what you're already up to. When I do, I swear to God, I'll drive the sword of justice through your gut. That's a wild statement. It's illegal to say, you can't detain me. You'd be breaking the law. What do you mean? He's like, oh, you're right. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, my bad. It's my job to do that threat. Not let it sneak up when the back is turned. People like you make me sick, always prowling out of sight, chewed with the fabric of our society. This guy's gonna have a terrible day. He's so mad. Holy shit. You make God-fearing people scared to walk the streets at night. But you're not gonna get away with it this time. Stay silent. It's like, okay. Are you listening to me? Nod. Sorry, sir. I've asked you some simple questions. You better not give me any more bullshit answers. How did you enter the property? Don't know. I sort of like suddenly ended up in a room. And I was like, you start talking the hard way. The garden. No, that other one. What time was it? Late afternoon probably. So you said he met you in the garden. What happened there? He gave you permission to enter the house. What did you do at the end of the house? You were looking for a way. I entered the house and then I tried to find out how to get out again, but I lost the back door like instantly, and I was like, oh fuck. I better just break into this guy's room. Final question: did anybody when you were coming here? Yes. Who did you tell? Family member. Where do they live? Give them an address. You just go to this address right here, sir. You ever hope they don't do anything stupid? We're done here for now. I'll be back later once I have a full report of the situation. Why is it just like a still image of a guy, by the way? Like, it's not even a model, it's just a still image. I don't like about anything or some other consequences. It's got that like Pokemon XD mare walk. Because the guy's like, yeah, your wife. I told her. Oh, I'm like straight to the fucking radiator. Right, what do I do? Oh, I clicked off of the game. Whoops. It was firmly stuck to the ground. Not for long. Oh no, my Z has taken off my thingies. This is a crazy painting. What is that? Is that an ostrich? What the fuck? This guy's feet are fucking massive. What the fuck? Holy shit. This man's a giant. Anyway, cool ceiling. How are they holding it up? Oh hey, what's up? Hey old man. You must be the new guest I've been hearing about. I apologize, of course, for the poor hospitality, but I hope you'll forgive us considering the odd circumstances of your arrival. Just to fix it, they broke it. For real, though. You just make just water damage everywhere. It would soak the floors. Ask if they're going to kill you. Probably, yes. Oh, I rather doubt it. Charlie just tends to be a bit dramatic about these sort of things. A real fire and brimstone sort of fellow. Not the yelling and the foul language. Between you and me, I'm not very fond of him. In fact, he's a real brute. But all the same, he's good at keeping the order around here. So you know how it goes. Just let him do his thing. He's used the bathroom. I'll bring you the chamber pot, don't worry. I'll better have someone bring you a pot if needs be. Just pull your trousers down when no one's looking. Alright, cheers. I don't think you'd actually say a pot. I think you'd be like, just hold it in. I'll figure out more long-term solutions later on, don't worry. Formally welcome you to the manor. Oh, thank you. That's great. It's great to be here. Just shake his hand. The building has a rich history, you know. It was designed by Philippe Moral, nephew of the painter Gustave Moral, whose work I'm sure you know. No, I'm afraid I don't know anything about art. And right behind you is Moral's painting of Prometheus. Oh, that makes sense. Of course, yes, that makes sense. One of the few to have the opportunity to see it in person. This guy's so good. He's just having a chat with us, just like, I know you broke in, but let me talk about this painting. This is a really beautiful painting, isn't it? I love this one. Morale's it's rather magnificent, don't you think? But look at me chatting away, you don't even have a chair to sit down on. Let me grab one from the other room. Thanks, old man. You know, you're a real one. I hope you don't get murdered by me or someone else. I should be more comfortable. Can I finish some water? Tea, perhaps? Yeah, some tea, please. And please put some poison in it as well, if you don't mind. I'd appreciate that. Some of the milk oolong left, that's quite extraordinary. I've never tried it before. Hey, what is white tea on the think of it? No, I've never heard of that before. So does milk? Yeah, it's milk oolong. Excellent. I wanted to start. Bring you a cup. Thank you. That's really kind. I can't believe this guy to absolutely murder me somehow. I should take a call in a few minutes. I can't linger any much longer. Just sure that I'll be back around this evening to see how you're settling in. Probably pretty terribly, actually. Thank you. Why did I need to have a painting that you could damage for? I could destroy this right now. This priceless, massive painting. It must have taken like 50 years to finish. It could be gone in an instant because of me. I got to sit down. His phone is out of the ground. I feel like if I broke the chair to use as like a weapon to like try to break the chain, I'd probably make too much noise. They'd probably hear me, right? We're now back in the first game again. We've got to sort of wait for ages for things to happen. Oh hey, who are you? You're not the security guard. I think you're the old man either. You look a bit young. So you're the intruder. Wow. I was expecting someone more intimidating, I guess. This is all a misunderstanding. Seems pretty straightforward to me. You're in my house, but you're not supposed to be in my house. Girl, you're an intruder, and my chief of security is dealing with you as such. Sorry, I'm just drinking my oolong tea. Please let me go. Hang on, I've got to click it. Why would I do that? Because you're innocent and it's unethical to detain you here? Oh god, tell me one of those people. Always on your high horse complaining about ethics and rights and injustice. It's Saturday, I forgot. Yeah, it's Saturday afternoon for me. I hired security guard to answer those questions for me. Looks a bit childish, the situation under control, so it isn't really any of my business. So why are you here then? Just go do something more fun. Like, you can't be that excited to be like, oh yeah, there's a guy. Excuse me. Do you come to this district often? Oh, am I kidding? Of course you don't. I think I can hear something over here. Thank you for playing the demo. Oh, okay, that was quite short. It was fun, though. I'd wishlisting it on Steam. You know what? I think I actually will wishlist it. That was another fun game. I pressed start, I think. Hang on. Whoop. Oh, shut down Windows, no. Quit. There we go. Right, where's the store page? Add to wishlist. There we go. Okay, so next game, let's try Beneath a demo. Elder Scrolls Nazim trailer. Oh, there's zombies in this one. Is any button to start? Okay, audio. The volume's like. Set to 0 for a second so I can already look at this video then. No screen. Oh yeah, I got some games and all that. Where's Opera? There it is.
Only one challenge remains.
Hang on.
Go, Cloud District born. Go and defeat the peasants of...
Yeah, set it back again. Opera, please trigger. Please look at the opera. There we go, okay. It's about the same guy that made these videos, what the heck? That's crazy.
Only one challenge remains. Go, Cloud District born. Go and defeat the peasants of Skyrim.
Yes, vintage. Yes, just a minute. I'm sorry, you want me to defeat what? Driver. Oh, driver? Can we stop at the Bannered Mare? I require a proper breakfast. Another dungeon? Do they not have servants for this?
Please, you've got to help me.
Another poor person asking for help.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me...
If you can restore my family's honor.
Retrieve the ancient...
Bring me 10 pelts.
We need someone to judge a fashion contest.
Fabulous.
Over 3 tolerable quests.
I'll rip you in half.
Oh, no, you're in debt. Keep the change.
Here you go. Good doing business with you.
Excuse me, there's a stain. Do you have anything even remotely fresh? Another grueling day of shopping completed.
If you really are Cloud District born, then Skyrim needs you more than ever.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often?
There it is.
Oh, what am I saying? Of course you do.
All these years later, we finally get... Why I can't move back? Oh, right, it's not. It doesn't mean it literally. Is it? I thought it was gonna be like I got banned from Europe. It's over. Or from not Europe, from America. I need to pee really bad, so we'll put you back a second. The one true Sky. Honestly, I'd play it, 100%. Right. This one song is quite pretty. I quite like it. English, that's probably the fifth again. Tourist, cold reality, hard bastard. The nightmares. Oh, the nightmare as intended. Okay. Supplies of scars, enemies are lethal, and survival demands focus and precision. Okay, cold reality. Cold reality. Ivanov Station, narrowly escaped the dock explosion, Quinn slipped into a submarine, leaving Wickner in his wake. With Amber safely guarding Nicole's watch, Quinn's focus on finding a cure for her. I'm guessing this is like not the first level, this is probably like a sort of demo level of the game, probably. So this is like some lore that I'm not going to understand. Preserve ammo, it's in short supply, use the crowbar. So the crowbar requires good timing and strategy, so you hold left click to pull it back and then release the swing.
So, I need to find the biology team.
Oh, I can't do it anymore. I guess you have a stamina bar? Probably?
The infection spread rapidly.
I have a gun as well. Another gun.
Time, no chance to find another solution. So we carried out what the protocol dictates. We closed the doors and locked everyone inside. It was the only way. There was no other choice. I'll keep repeating it until I start to believe it. God, the sounds, their faces. I can't get them out of my mind. God have mercy on their souls.
What was the green that I just picked up? There's some funky screens. What's going on here? What the heck? What do you do to a screen to do this to it? Like, what on earth? Okay, we couldn't possibly climb up at that. You have to just find another way around it, of course. Okay. That's maybe okay so far. Can I? No. Mm-hmm. Can I go down here? I can. Okay. 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 Can I swim? I can. Well, sort of. Not very. I can't swim very well, but I can swim. It is probably possible. Can I climb up? Probably not. Hang on. What here? No. I thought it looked like, that's like a little ladder or something. Alright. I'm gonna have a nap. Oh, fair enough. Rest well then, mate. See you next time. Hope you had fun. Kick something? How do I like dive under the water? I feel like they put this in the game, but I feel like there's not really any reason for it to be in the game, you know what I mean? I feel like maybe you don't really need to swim for any reason. Okay, I'm up hearing it up. Well, that was pointless. Can I climb back up here? No? I've taken the long way around again. So don't go over there. What's over here then? Sub-level 3. More green. I don't know what it actually does. I don't know what the greens are yet. You are here. I heard a radio there. Oh, handprint. Okay, so I do have clearance for some reason.
You are entering a restricted zone. Please leave this area.
Tasty. Like so, when explosive, should ignite their contents into a volatile explosion. Is that like, hey, you should use the flamethrower? Well, not the fire extinguisher, same thing. I pick it up? No. Hey, it's me. Hey. Okay, but there are more. Okay, it's not too bad. I can see why they taught me that here, because if I didn't know that, that probably would have been all my ammo immediately. Wait, is this a two gun? What was that? I don't know if I should have done it or not. I don't know. It seems. Oh, they heal as well, so I guess it doesn't really help. Yeah, I think one really good thing. What the fuck? I'm waiting for them to start like talking. They're just like, it's like look at me. They're just like, hey, hey, hey. It's like I can't remember any sounds. It's been ages since I watched that film. Best viewers? No way, the best viewers. I already have the best viewers. I have no need for your advertisements. Farewell. Hey. There's some crazy kickback on it. So there was a... I'm gonna say flamethrower here. I got one of them. Yeah, if I do have one like complaint about this game, it would be that there really needs to be a little bit more clarity on everything. I thought there needs to be like a, hey, you picked up this thing, and then give like a mini explanation or something for the gun, and it being like objective, do this, and you can like bring it up again somehow, but it just auto disappears. Oh, lovely. I got a grenade. Okay, they do stumble backwards when you hit them with this, so that's pretty good actually. I don't know if it's actually hurted them much. It's in pretty okay. You got ammo from that, nice. Probably said access denied, I guess? Didn't really hear it very well. Okay. It's very steamy in here. Someone's just had a bath. So you are here. I'm trying to get to... I don't know. I'll take his hand? Wait, he's still alive. He's still looking around. There is gasoline here, that's good. I'll need to refill my car. Stand clear, automatic door. Okay, so that doesn't give me any hints either. Well, there is this thing. Boop. Okay, nice. There's also gasoline. Yes, in that case, I'm bringing this with me. Come on. This thing suddenly explodes, I'm gonna scream. Please do not explode. Oh, hey. There's some gasoline? Of course you do, everyone wants gasoline. Can't afford to get it through. He's already dead, that's crazy. He just pops the... Hang on, grenade? Yes, it is G, but if... a throwing arm kinda sucks though, that Is that gasoline? Can't tell. I don't think that's gasoline, I'm gonna be honest. FPSs are my passion, as you can tell. Yes, look at this seasoned veteran. Yes, I've played so many games like this in my life. Fucking teabagging me. guy's living a lot longer than the other guy was. Okay, well this is the state of this game's AI, I suppose. Guess I gotta move to bed. There's still one more, right? Where is he? Oh. Is this glass? Is it in the way? I feel like it is. Hang on. Get him! And him! Oh fuck, hang on. Got 4 bullets. Easy. That's all we need. I'm dead. I need 2 more bullets, clearly. You are dead. True. Let's try again. This is very exciting combat. What can I say? I'm a huge fan. Just... Please stop teabagging. It's really offensive. You're really hurting my feelings. So last time there was a guy in here. Why does he sound kind of like Brock from like Pokemon's anime? Okay, well I guess he just got really confused. He just moved down in a circle. He was like, whoa, where's he going? Lost a bunch of ammo. Yeah, there you go, it's back again. I heard another voice, but I think that might have been the guy who died and might have said that. Why did it cover his mouth for? It covered his mouth, but like nothing else. It's like shh, shh. Go to sleep. Right. More stuff. You know, I don't think this counts as a horror game, so I'm going to end this one here. We have one more that we installed to play. Actually, we have 2 more. You know, this one sounds very different. Let's do UFO Philia. Grab a controller. It needs a controller to be good. Hang on, I've got to plug it in, I think. Controller is in. So the impression I got from this one is that it's probably like Phasmophobia, but I don't know. I clicked the wrong button, hang on. Unreal Engine, there it is. Jandus soft. And abduction starts, run, don't hide. Contains flashing lights, so yeah, if you have epilepsy, please be very, very careful if you're going to watch this. Please take care. Well, let's play the game. Hello Enthusiast, a demo version of something. I probably should have read that first. Oops. But yeah, I think this is Phasmophobia, but aliens. I don't really remember. So it was a few days ago I downloaded this game. I don't think I can pick these up. What have we got? We got buy a UFO bubble. Are they aggressive? Do they communicate? Well, they write these questions down in case they forget. So they meet an alien, what they want to remember to ask. Possible types: Cajun, Graylian, Green Men, Insectoid, Mantis, Reptilian, Zeta, Zoomorphic, Xenomorphic. I'm not going to remember any of those names. Those are some crazy names. I remember Mantis. Can we reach each function of the tools folder? You have an access, and here you can select the next mission. Oh, RT to pick up an item. Maybe I can pick it up? There you go. It's a really weird button to have, though. You can also crouch with the X on an Xbox controller for some reason. That's really fun. Oh, RB is flashlight, okay. How do I use the item tank? So you can put it down again with RT as well. Okay, I don't think you can use the items in here. Hello, thank you for acquiring the software for gathering events. So you're up for earning Roswell points to unlock new missions and upgrades. Photo of an alien is 1, UFO object is 1, mission to complete is 1, social users from level 5 onwards is 4. To begin up in the objective folder. Locate the appearance. This is just Phasmophobia. This is literally just Phasmophobia. It will appear that henceforth you won't be able to easily stay left for the gathering lights sitting on our office specific area, no direction, or a sudden drops in temperature. This phenomena occur with the appearance zone, but keep in mind that other events may happen elsewhere in the level. Don't overuse your tools! Each alien requires specific tools to be identified. If you use the wrong ones, you might trigger an abduction attempt. Place tools in strategic locations such as passageways, but avoid excessive use. We don't have to look which area is present. The strategy is to pull out tools and look at the appearance zone first. Follow clues. Notice something strange, write it down. Once recorded several events, you can check them in the laptop UFO info. You will then find a phenomena clicking on the system and indicate what might be present. Let me read that again, because I didn't read it all there. Hang on. By clicking on the list of phenomena, you might. Okay. It sounds like a lot to take in, I'm gonna be honest. First of all, check the sales, so I gotta just see bad you want to attack, for example. We just play the game. Hang on. We'll just figure it out. How do I start? Missions. Finish mission. Let's do this. Training area. You know, I think I should have trusted my gut and said this game will probably be quite bad. I'm not gonna like this one very much. Like, I don't mean to be rude, it's just like, it just feels like Phasmophobia. Like, even with aliens, who cares, you know what I mean? It's just, this is the same game. There's an alien nearby, keep moving forward. Spawns and other signs of similar laptop with phase 4 and the tools follow the laptop. As an example, we're going to continue to this from time to time. Remember, this is just an example. There is many others. So now we have to go check for like flickering lights, I guess. There is no danger now. I'm worrying. Hello, laptop. Hang on. I see. Oh, there you go. UFO info. So it could be the grey alien. Okay. Select alien. So Cajun. We're gonna select all of them. Hang on, lights turning on off for a specific area. So we could be Cajun, insectoid, or green men. No, I can't read. I was looking at the word insectoid as I was turning it off. Okay, any of these first three. So we could use a Geiger counter, I guess. It said use a camera though, right? So why are the aliens like ghosts? Like why can the aliens not be seen normally? I'm like staring at this camera. So if I miss something, it's because I can't see it on the bloody green lighting. You see it through the door, nice. Alright, tutorial, you can tell me what to do now. I don't know where what am I going? What am I doing? Where am I going? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Tutorial, please, come on. We just sit here and just stare at it for a while in case something happens? Oh, so like, I guess you can take a picture of LT or whatever? It's now counting 4? Is that 4 pictures taken, maybe? Okay, well... maybe it's not the camera one. Because it didn't seem to do a very good job. We went up to 10. 10 per early. Okay, yeah, I think the tutorial is broken. I think the tutorial broke for some reason. Okay, you know what? I think that's enough. Yeah, it's definitely the worst one we played today. That one's a bit rough. That one's probably not one to look out for. Pathologic 3. The very last demo. We'll play a little bit of this one. I think my favourite so far has been Beaux Arts. That was really good. And the first one was alright. I didn't mind that one too much. Is it going to load? Oh, there you go. All these little masks, they're really cute. We'll just go with this one. Oh, Q, God. You can't use a controller if you want. Right, Q. This has been kind of weird. Build a view, maximum, please. Other than that, probably fine. I don't like having the settings really high when I'm streaming, to be honest, because I feel like I could probably mess up a little bit. Right. Release date January 9th next year. So I've got a few more months in the oven still. Okay, cool. Work in progress.
Bachelor of Medicine.
This is really loud.
My research into the limits of human life has brought me renown.
I'll lower that for you guys.
I've devoted all my energy and remarkable intellect to combating the greatest fear that binds humanity. The inevitability of imminent death. Seeking proof of my theories, I traveled to a small, steep town to examine a person of phenomenal longevity, Simon Kane.
I see.
But I walked into a trap. The moment I arrived there,
so I feel like we could do some subtitles, to be honest. Is it too late? Oh, I skipped it. Whoops. Okay, well, no opening, no intro. Okay, unfortunate. J to be the mind map. Right, is there a subtitles button? Streamer mode. I thought it was on by default. It's like, yeah, you're a streamer. Okay, here you go. Display async on. There are no subtitles. Hopefully, I can come in the final game. Hopefully. Holy shit! We go. Whew. So fast. Hey. I say, a living, breathing person stepping off of our train. Where is it? Hang on. Here we go. You normally only get dead people. Where did you come from? The capital. Daniil Dankovsky, Bachelor of Medicine. I'm told as a supposed immortal man. Simon Kane lives here. Come to study him. Right. Do you city folk always take 20 trunks of shirts with you? Or did you manage to cut down to 10, sir? Shirts? You dimwit, my equipment's in there. Do you even know what a microscope is, let alone the one-of-a-kind anti-dispersion device prototype? Well, why didn't they make the kids disperse? It's an anti-dispersion. If anything, it pulls them together, you fucking idiot. What do you mean? Aye, hammering nails is usually best done with a hammer, so right in the name. Are you going to help me catch the thieves or not, Julius? It's just kids being kids. Don't be mean to them. What should I thank them? Give them candy? You just shot so bad we gotta look for the what the fuck is going. I get the idea. I wish it wasn't. Right, sure, I'm just an actor. Yep. Reasoning. If you take us about to a moment and think logically through something, it helps me put the picture together. So, my luggage. Hang on, space. My luggage. Those are usually such about tools. Follow the thieves' trail of ripped suitcases. The most important thing is the markers of an experimental prototype. So, the mind map. Face to continue. Immortal man. He's a moth. Utopia. Are you serious? My stuff was stolen. And map. Okay, well, you know, this is quite cool so far. It's quite a cool idea. So we're playing as Sherlock Holmes. Attentive gaze could be useful if you to concentrate on a mental state. Luggage. Prices medical text guided like fish. Backwards, mindless, meaningless vandalism. Worse than stealing morphine, just empty destruction by literal punks. Bromide split open, splitting from the open for the local air. Damn it all to hell, magnesium split open, lithium split open. This is all very, very bad stuff to have, like, just sitting there openly. Mine was a drawer in the car because we left the suitcases. Didn't break. We're just like sniffing out a trail. Could have drunk the vitriol, they didn't touch the chemicals, maybe we might have to get us safe. So we do get closer to mania the more we use this for some reason. You know, find a sedative, so we can't use our Q, I guess. Pocket watch. What was that? That was my inventory. I put something like into it. Okay, cool. So how do we like look at our menu? Got water. Bromide. Dulls your brain. Okay. It's just it's drink. Bottoms up.
The clock's hand comes to a standstill.
Oh, Governor! Oh, I duck off you! I ain't afraid of Uncle Rome when he boozes up, and I ain't afraid of you neither. I got a knife. You can't hurt us, got it? What are you talking about? I'm not drunk. Your hands are shaking. You got those crazy eyes. The hell are you babbling about? And Jack has got what to do. We all got knives. Oh, I get it. We can't do it. We'll talk like normal. So we're too experienced, or too manic. That's the word. Maniacal. Let's say that's my condition first. The world is abuzz with mania. So we can't ask them where stuff went. We're just gonna ignore them for now. There's I to open inventory. What does this do? Mania plus 30, health plus 50. He is manic, what the fuck? Look at him go. You alright? You guys good? Okay, cool. See ya. We just go manic for a second. A dead man. He must have been killed recently. I don't think we can crouch or jump. Yep. I thought we were going in the wrong direction. Let's go over here. Open up! I don't think I can do anything to it. Oh, a man. Yep. So Miss Gregory Phil, head of the local band, is Artemy Burak's childhood friends. This guy's important. We gotta talk to him, surely. What? Like, what the fuck? Why would we ignore this man? Our stuff was stolen. There's a bandit king is right here. We've got to like loot something else maybe to find out. Maybe go loot this other suitcase. Whatever. Okay, that's good. Okay, hang on. Let's drink more bromide or whatever this is.
More blunt, not so sharp.
I'm gonna guess we have still 2 mana. We've got to like go into the apathetic realm. So what is this? Alright, even more. More! I mean, come on, it'll be so close. Come on, surely. Surely that's enough. What the fuck are you? I was like Bigfoot for a second. Hey. What the fuck? They're definitely not people then. There's something else, I guess? Hey. No, it's quiet. It's dead already. Dead hard can keep beating for 40 days. That's what my mum said. What the fuck? Why is your mum saying that? That's horrible. It couldn't have been dead that long. Do it. Tack it on. It won't fit in there. It just won't. Told you we should stuck it in the belly, not the mouth. Life's in the belly. Everyone knows that. Oh, a locomotive's life sits in the front of the driver. That's where the fire is, so the heart should be too. That's what Boulder told me. Oh, my prototype. Looks like it's still intact. Ah, be gone, vile snake. You killed the other trains, didn't you? It's because of you they don't come to us no more. We were wondering about that. Why do they keep dying? We got a whole graveyard. The trains that once I got my mouth before we're good at stealing hearts. That's true. So he steals hearts from the future? You steal hearts from the future, mister. I'll give you the idea that my prototype train's heart. Well, it's made of iron, isn't it? And it's round. And if I tinker with it, it ticks. That means it's a heart. A train's heart. Or a bomb. I found out the train's top well. Oh, it's ignore me then, cool. Something to it means it's dead as a rubber. And a bit simplistic, response to stimuli is one characteristic of life. It's not exhaustive. Where are the others? What do you... Oh, what are the others? Adaptation. Before trains came every week, then it was every 2 weeks, that's every 2 months or less. And then they don't even leave, they just sit there and wait. It's because of the war. It's because they don't love us no more, but if we heal this one, they'll love us again and they'll come back and bring meringues. I'm not reading all that, I can't be bothered. There'll be corpses in the tail, a whole pile of them. These corpses, are they stabbed or strangled? The kin was never cut, they only strangled, so they're stabbed, kin can't do it. Why do I need to turn this handle clockwise? Why am I here? 2 weeks ago, what the fuck happened? Was it back in time? Ooh, free medicine. He's like, what are you doing? Put it back right now. What's going on over here? Yes, tasty. Love me some fresh air. I need medication or I won't survive. Hey. Why do you look familiar somehow? Who does he remind me of, you reckon? I'm not sure who it is.
What were you expecting? Huh? It's been
really
years,
uncomfortable.
and I still can't get enough of your idealism.
Can't get enough of your idealism. It's like, sir, please step away from my face. You're way too close, come on. So, Primate, hold this crank and turn it clockwise. Chief, hello? Oh, for crying out loud, your mind's flown away again. Prime, the what? No, the morgue is swinging a gas leak from Lab 102. I heard the alarm. That's right, I pulled the alarm because of the chlorine from Lab 102. Yeah, but the crank is stiff, so you have to do it with some force. Clayton, you crazy? There's a gas leak. Why did you call me in here for? Better seal the morgue and evacuate quickly. No, Daniel. What we have to do is load that prototype you're fiddling with, but use it to get into the morgue. A woman rose from the dead in there. And it will be, I think you'll agree, extremely frustrating if she dies again. We must get her out. An enviable fate indeed. I was collecting tissue samples to determine the onset of rigor mortis when I heard a noise. I turned around and holy smokes, a woman was sitting on the gurney, stiff as a poker, rasping her throat. I started towards it, then I smelled the gas and pulled the alarm lever. Why not get to your shelf? Why call for me? We don't have a second to waste. What do you mean call for you? I fetched the prototype and I was loading it. I was loading it when you came in. You're more dexterous than I am, so you do a better job. But I'm willing to do it if you won't. The best of us all get scheduled to the gash. We learned that back at Baja. I read this. What should I do with this device? This prototype, like you called it. I already told you, but fun, let's go over it again. You're holding an experimental prototype meant to dissipate tuberculosis miasma. Yes, of course, that stuff, yes. Remember the consumption task force? Kaufman, Gorski, Anna Stein? Guess the gas hasn't done you any lasting damage. It's so much dialogue. I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed. I'm just like, this is a lot of words. There's a lot of stuff. I don't really care. It's like, holy shit, just let me play the game. Mechanical priming, longer hold the current, stronger the effect. This must be in front of it, operator which is supposed to be decent. Fluid wisely, more good is like a maze. One load is good for 20 uses. Use in the institute, a load of the prototype instead of a toxin. Should be here in these beige cabinets. Evaporate, residue goes into the prototype, heat, then open the valves, add decrease 1 by 1 to set up and heat it up. Should be enough for 20 uses. I don't really know what the numbers are all about. It's like press 1, 2, or 3, and I'm just like, what is it? Does it change anything if I pick the other options, or are they all the same? Empty. So 3 is a stimulant, an anesthetic, and a toxin. So push it into the slots and press the load button. So probably one of each of these, I'm gonna guess. Yeah. It should be good for a little longer. You know, I feel like this game, if it had like another year in the oven, it'd be pretty cool. But like, I feel like if it's coming out in a few months, I'm a little bit worried, to be honest. I'm a bit worried about this game not changing a lot before it's finished. Just, it feels like there's a lot missing from it, I would say, right now. So hold left click to charge, releasing the pendulum stops. That's 20 times. This is not what I would call fun gameplay, I'm gonna be honest. This is definitely not exciting. Like, I'm not sitting here like, oh man, I can't wait to do it the 15th time. Oh man, I can't wait for number 13. That's my favourite part. Oh man. Like, I know I'm being a bit of a cunt, but like, I hope you understand what I'm talking about, right? I'm not trying to be mean, I'm just sort of saying that it's like, there's no real value in doing this. Hello. Are you deaf? You have deaf's eyes. There's managed to walk through 40 meters of poisonous gas by protective goggles. At the end of a tunnel, there's a second tunnel. Can you hear me? Focus on me. Hold on to my voice. Try to stay awake. Okay, good. It didn't do it 20 times. That's good. At the end of the tunnel, there's a second tunnel. What does that mean? It means that when you die, there's neither life nor death. It's something else entirely.
Like a coin falling on its edge.
Or a Mobius strip. You shouldn't consider yourself of such things, though. Can I have my prototype back?
Take it. It spins all boring, clockwise only. Grandpa Simon has a clock that spins every which way.
Besides, the train's already dead. Couldn't save it in time. Look, it's blowing its whistle. Still smoking. It's loud as it gets.
I'm sick of this game. Go away. I'm gonna play cat in an old hat. We still have time before the sun sets.
What about my microscope? I should have never tell for it.
We didn't take your microscope.
You know that word. Even some people in the capital don't know it.
We don't just know it. Well, we don't know it. We just know we didn't take nothing else just to trust the trains out.
The dog heads must have it. Khan and Notkin got a deal. All the war sports split down the middle. They don't give out hearts on it in many faces. Well, they need one. Is it alive? Oh, a kaleidoscope. Look at the colourful town. You can do it like Capella. A cappella? I'm not much of a singer. Neither is Capella. I must have given it to a gift. Must have given it to Capella as a gift. Sorry, my brain just like melted there. Are you stupid? What happened to that stained glass? No, Carl would have given it to her. If it's just something that changes when you look through it, it must have given it to Grandpa Simon. He loves things like that. Okay, yeah, cheers. Okay, anyway, let's go find them then. Press J to view the mind map. This is just like Utopia. Are you serious? You got the prototype. Now we need the lost microscope. Hello. Jacob Sturk Kirik, and what was his name? Bertie Bertram, such a harmless he wasn't ever heard of. Lying his love, the ripper slash so there's a serial killer going on. Okay, cool. I don't know how you read this. Do not act rashly. Give Kirik to me. I'll pay you back in kind. I'll pay you back in kind, in herbs. In blood. What do you mean give Kirik to you? Want to take the corpse? Are you crazy? Why are you looking at her? Why have you been speaking to her? Be gone, witch! Daughter of Suok. Buyante, do not speak to me, stranger. I have come begging for food to give Suok, begging for tears to give Mother Bodo. I speak to the blood of Udurg of our town. You are not our blood. My eyes do not see you, stranger. My eyes do not hear you. My ears, my eyes don't hear you either, to be honest. It's fair enough. I have an excellent memory. Okay, so who's this mad ripper? Being medicine, smooths, and coffee, a covenant of Shabnak would have torn him apart in the step. I really want to shoot myself. This is how I feel every conversation so far. Just like, there's so much dialogue, I just don't care. I don't know who these characters are. I don't really want to actually be interested. There's just so much just being thrown at me. I'm just like, ugh. Hope these photos are these parts. Also, I don't particularly like this sort of screeny, but it's not really my thing. I think it's good as like a placeholder, but I don't think it was good as like a long-term thing. It's also a bit awkward, just a big face on your screen, just staring into your soul, like Eilean Mor without the really cool voice acting. I'll take the name of the Kirik. What does that mean? I must admit that clarified nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna just wait for it. Okay, that's all the demo's done. We've done everything for this stream. So, funny enough, Beneath now has an update. The game we just played like 5 minutes ago. Alright, it's time to give it a chance. Let's play it again. Hang on. I feel like if I update it, I get my whole like stream will just crash into the ground. So what should we do? I guess we could just end stream there, because like my dad is home. I could definitely hear him downstairs, so it would be a good time to probably end stream. I'll hang on, turn my camera properly, just because why not? I have had it plugged in this whole time, so there it is. So yeah, I don't look particularly good because I kind of rushed to put the stream on. Once he stepped out the door, I was like, okay, it's on stream, let's go. So some of those were really good. I think the Beaux Arts one was particularly promising. I think everything else is a bit scuffed. I didn't mind the first one too much, but it's probably not something I would pay money for, I reckon. So this weird little bit of hair just sticking upwards. But yes, so I suppose we could play something else. I mean, as long as I'm not being too loud. But I don't really know what I would play. I don't know, I'm kind of just feeling like I could just end it there. Because I might try to stream tomorrow as well. If I get a chance tomorrow when people are out of the house, I can like stream them. That could be a good idea. And if I do, maybe it'll be Gacha, or maybe it'll be Tomb Raider, because I did say I wanted to do that. I've also got The Thing Remastered to play. That'll be a good one. Other than that, I have some Gary's Mod horror maps installed, so I can play some of those. I haven't played Gary's Mod since, like, hang on, 2014 December. So it's been, like, more than 10 years since I loaded up Gary's Mod, so that'd be interesting. But yes, I think that, realistically, there is not much else for me to do unless we start something that could take a lot longer. Like I could do the ZZZ story. That's gonna take a good long while, and I feel like I would rather end it on a specific point where it's like a good ending point. That would be like the place to end stream. You know what I mean? And if I play ZZZ now, I'll be here for hours, and I don't really want to do that. So thank you for watching. I'm gonna end stream, and hopefully I'll find time tomorrow to stream again. If I don't, I guess I'll see you next weekend, but I will probably struggle a bit then as well, because next weekend's very busy, but I will try to make time on Saturday to stream, at the very least. Maybe not Sunday, but pretty Saturday next week, but also hopefully tomorrow. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Till then, take care.